What's good, my people? Flash Speaks back. Another video, another morning here in Philly, man. Gloomy joint. Gloomy joint. We got good NFL news, man. The tush push has not been bad, so them hating ass teams that's trying to stop the Eagles shine, they failed. So next year, you know what it's gonna be? See this L right here? Right here, this is an I forgot what it's called in alpha numericals, in Roman numericals. And we got the X, right? This right here in the middle gonna be gone. And it's just gonna be these two characters right there next year. It's the only difference between the shirt I got right now and the one I'm getting next year. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Chicago Sky tonight, the New York Liberty come in. All right, so Chicago Sky been done dirty beginning of the year. Besides the fever, that wasn't really being done dirty. That was all about, ratings, and Chicago just didn't do their thing in that game. But tonight, you being done dirty, man. At least we're at home, but I don't see us winning this joint. Unless the Liberty just kind of don't come with that A game, then you got a chance. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from us yet, man, to think we're gonna take this one. But you never know, man. You do got Angel, man. Angel can put in a 25 rebound game. Yeah, dominate them boards. Maybe Camilla could be somewhat of a matchup for Jonquel Jones. Maybe HVL comes in, gets more minutes and goes off. Maybe Earl Atkins goes off. Maybe she shuts down Sabrina. I don't know. You can only hope, my peoples, and this is what I hope. This is what I hope. In other news, man, we got Natasha Cloud and Dewanna Bonner and Stephanie White going through it over there in Indiana, man. Going through it. So apparently, because the last game, when they lost to Atlanta Dream, because the Fever have a type of fan base that can't accept losses. They are very immature, emotionally type of people who are very passionate and think that they should win everything, and they think that their hero should just be closing every game, because in their mind she's Kobe Bryant. In their mind she's so athletic and can just blow by defenders. They don't see push-offs. They don't see the slow clunkiness. They don't see none of that, right? They see this smooth player. You know what I mean? Because I've really had discussions with them, and some of them think that this is some real athlete that be breaking people down, right? So they see something that others don't see. They see stuff that Stephanie White don't see. So Stephanie White thought, listen, I could get a mismatch with Nat Howard down low based off of the lineup. Basketball shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, it didn't work out. But, for them, that's not acceptable. They listen, man, you got to go down with Caitlyn. Caitlyn need to be taking every shot. Mind you, Caitlyn did miss a little meaty before that could have kind of put them up. But, we ain't going to mention that one. We're just going to say it's all Natasha Cloud, right? Now, also, Bonner gets thrown in it somehow, right? Because Bonner, went up there 16 minutes and all of that. And now I'm hearing Natasha's best friend at the crib had to shut down her social media because they all up in the social media, threatening, and you know how they do, man. You know how these people do, man. That's just how they roll. Very immature, emotional people who need help, right? So, but what I'm saying is, Dewanna, Natasha, ain't nobody about to cry no crocodile tears for that ass. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you at all. Now, Howard, I give a little bit of a pass because she got there via trade. I think it was Melissa Smith trade, right? So she might not have had as much choice. But Bonner, listen, you decided to go there with your coach, right? That's what I think. She went there because Stephanie White, convinced her to come there. But of course, they think that you just wanted to play with the golden girl. They thinking everybody looks at the way CC plays. Oh my God, look at those passes. I just want to be the recipient of passes from her, right? I want to just run the floor and just catch passes all day, right? These people think that that's what basketball players just want. They want a ball. They want to play with a ball-dominant individual who shoots dumb shots all day long Some of them she makes, they're all dumb shots. And passes the ball. And they think that that's who people want to play with, right? So no defensive effort, no defense doesn't got to actually come out on defense, but just a passer, right? That's what people think. So, you know, that's where it looks. Looks like you wanted to go there. So I'm going to go with that narrative. You wanted to go there. So guess what? This is called a bed you made that you got to lie in. They threaten your life, threaten your mama life, threaten your best friend life. You see what I'm saying? You know, and this is the problem that you Negroes got, bro. Like, there's some of us out here that, like, our parents did as well, educated us, let us know what's going on, and we're aware of what's happening. We're not going to be deaf, dumb, and blind. We know how to read a room. We know how to study a tea leaf. We're able to see what type of people you're dealing with. And then we act accordingly. Right? It's not called complaining. It's not called none of that. Because complaining is only to God. Right? But you move accordingly. You know what type of situations you built for, what type of situations you're not built for, so you don't put yourself in them situations. But then we got the Bonners. We got the Bonner types. Right? Who deaf, dumb, and blind. Don't see what's happening. Like Bonner. Your best friend, Alyssa Thomas, last year in the exit interview, clearly stated that she heard things and dealt with certain things in Indiana that they didn't do, that she never dealt with in her whole career, right? But this is what I'm telling you about these people. What they're going to do is try to deny it, because that's what they do. They try to deny it. I wish I could, I ain't gonna get it all that. But they try to deny it. That's what they do. And then they try to, well, it wasn't like that, this and that. Then they get dudes like Marsh and all them, who's probably, he's a young coach, right, that's trying to get his feet wet, and he don't want to be that type of dude. He's thinking about his career later and all of that. So he's just going to say, well, we didn't go through anything, So you got dumb jokers. He's like Bonner. You know what I mean? Kind of like deaf, dumb, and blind. And don't know how to read a room. Don't know how to study the tea leaves. Right? Listen. You got warnings from people like me. You got warnings from people like Cheryl Swoops. Your elders trying to put you game. But y'all want to tell us we out our mind. Cheryl Swoop out her mind. Like she ain't played in the NBA. Like she don't know about crowds, hating ass crowds and all that. What's amazing is on all the smoke, Barnes, my brother Steven Jackson, like they telling you about stadiums in the NBA that be like that. Utah is one of them. Boston is another one. We know about Boston. It's always like this with Boston here. Always like that. You see what I'm saying? Places like that, man. Indiana's another one. Little bumpkin, little town. You see what I'm saying? We ain't talking about y'all over there in Gary. We got Michael Jackson. Like we ain't talking about y'all over there. We got Mike Epps. We got Michael Jackson from y'all. Other than that, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw what happened last year. I remember Aaliyah Boston, just because she missed a layup, she had to, like, go off of social media because she missed a layup. This is what we doing. You ain't know about that, Bonner? You ain't know? Oh, okay, well, this is called Made Your Bed. Now go ahead and take that nap. You got to take that nap. Now you got to eat that plate that you done served yourself. You went up to the all you can eat bar, and you made that plate. Now you got to eat it. That's what that's called. Nobody feeling sorry for you. You feel me? You know what I mean? Let's see if Lexi Hole ever get that. Let's see if If Sylvan Cunningham ever get that, if they miss a shot at the end. Let's see. I mean, I'm going to be sitting back. I wish I had some popcorn right now, so I'll be popping it. That's what I'm going to be doing all year about what's going on over there. We're going to see who crazy, who out their mind, who imagining things. You know what I mean? We'll see. Yeah. You got a dude talking about some Indiana Bowl, the jersey on talking about, and Indiana games, their families and their children and all that. What that mean to me? What that mean to me, bruh? Do you know the history of things people used to do in front of their kids or with their kids? Shoot. Yeah, you think they, bruh, come on, man. They ain't never cared nothing about with the kids. The kids is out there. How they act in front of kids? Kids run their damn house half the time, bruh. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Man, please, bruh. People ain't showing no discretion because it's kids and families. What? Since when? Since when did that mean something? So you think those types of people who do evil, they don't do it in front of their kids, in front of their family? Man, the whole family be out there taking part in it. You know where the word picnic comes from? Look that up. Yeah, go ahead and do that one. Go ahead and research that one. We ain't gonna get too crazy today. You know what I mean? But that's what's happening right now with Bonner. You going through the picnic, baby. Yeah. So, ain't nobody over here feeling sorry for you. None of that. You know what I mean? So, that's that. Chicago Sky. Gonna lose, probably. But let's just play better. Because you can still benefit from losing, because it's still more reps. The key to this team making it to the playoffs is just going to be more and more and more and more reps. You're going to make the playoffs as long as Angel Reese is healthy. I ain't even worried about that. Angel Reese going to will that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just tell you. She got enough around her. Atkins, and so on, to make the playoffs. It's just the rest of the team got to kind of get on board, follow. The coach got to not get in the way. You know what I'm saying? He got to really support her. I don't want to hear this, not fake support her. He got to really support her. You feel me? And then, we can do something. I'll be rooting for us tonight, but, New York is tough, baby. New York is tough. So, I'll get with y'all later, man. Peace out.